Hey Airsofters, and welcome back. So we finally got to the stage where we can do a review on my new Pro Pioneer Breacher. It's a long awaited, Twitch has been on at me about it, getting you guys to have a look at it and see what you think. This gun, or this Rift, is one that's been fully modified. So anything you could modify to a M4 has been done to it. And we put it up against most of the Rifts. So long awaited, let me show you it. Here it is. This is my new Pro Pioneer Breacher. It retails, or what I paid for it, was £139 at Patrol Base. And it was a good gun when I first got it. I really enjoyed it. It done what I needed to do. It certainly got me a lot of shots. But I wanted to upgrade because that's what I do. I believe in upgrading everything. Nothing stays standard with me, whether it's my Rifts, my cars, anything. Starting off, the first thing I did is I changed the M95 spring to an M105 with the maple leaf purple rubber, hot rubber, and it was firing okay. I really enjoyed it, but felt it could have had a bit more accuracy on it. So what everyone does is get the tight bore barrel. So we found out when we actually took this inner barrel out was that it kind of cones off halfway through as well. So it was almost like a 6.05 on the inside of the riff, if you will, and it reached to a 6.12 right at the end. So it definitely needed some changing because the accuracy wasn't quite there. So we changed it to a 6.03 straight bore, straight through barrel. We also extended it by 2 inches as well, just to give it that little bit more distance, a bit more accuracy. Now you can't see it, but as you can see on here, I've got a suppressor. The reason I put this suppressor on was simply because the barrel actually comes to pretty much, I don't know if you can see it, right to the tip, as you can see there. Yeah, and once we fitted this, after a couple of games, we noticed that it still weren't quite right. So again, we had to take it back to tech, and we tried a few trial and error shots, and we found out that the inner barrel was actually moving. Every time you fired it, it was going all over the place. So sneaky little trick, if you guys actually have that issue, both me and Twitch came up with the idea of getting a top cap from a bicycle and fitting one on the inner side and the outer side. So now there's no movement, it fires straight. As you can see here, I use iron sight currently. The only reason I use iron sight at the moment is because I wear big goggles because I need my glasses on, and I can't quite see down the scope. So Twitch is designing me a razor so that I can have my scope on there so that it will feel comfortable. He'll 3D print that. He's been working on it for the last few weeks, so I can't wait for that to come. Anyway, getting back to that, so yeah, I wanted to do some CQB, and I wanted to do obviously dark CQB, and the only way that you could see the traces, because I'm kind of blind without my glasses, is by fitting a tracer unit. So didn't want to put it onto the end of the suppressor because it would just look really nasty. It wouldn't look still quite as good as it does right now. So I opted for a max hop. So inside here, you can't see it, there we go. Inside here is my max hop, and yeah, that powers off of my 2200 LiPo battery, and it works wicked. Obviously, if you've seen the footage on YouTube, of Enchelon, you'll see that it works absolutely fantastic. But it only did that recently, so we had some teething problems with that too. Again, when you're upgrading, guys, do take some care and take some time to sort of do some research, because teething problems are something that happens all the time. So it wasn't feeding. None of my mags would feed into my BB wouldn't feed into my hop unit, so I was literally missing every other shot. So yeah, opted for something like this. So you can get one of these, costs you about £36, holds about 200 rounds, and I needed to get this to wear in the hop unit and the new hop rubber. It doesn't work straight away, guys. Everything needs wearing in. Just have to be patient and take your time. And I also replaced the motor, which is inside here. So on that note, yeah, I've replaced the inner barrel, I've replaced the hop rubber, I've replaced the spring, the hop unit and the motor. So literally there is only the exterior of the gun that's actually left to change, but to be fair, it looks quite good. It's kind of it's my favourite Rift out of all my guns. So I don't think I'm going to be changing the outer stuff. I may at some point change the rails and maybe change the stock. I want to get a custom stock. Twitch, he does a lot of 3D printing and he sells a lot of these different iron sights and razors and anything else you kind of want. I know that he's been doing a lot of holsters recently, so I've asked him to custom 3D print me a pirate stock, so that'll be going on there very soon. So what do you think, guys? Tell me what you think. I mean, for 139 quid for a Rift, and yes, I have spent a bit on actually purchasing these parts and having them fitted. You're welcome to leave us a comment down below asking us about any of the parts on it, any of the experiences that you guys may have had. Even if you want to know the best places to actually buy these, because I don't just go out and buy everything. I will do my research for a couple of days, even weeks, before I start purchasing anything, because I want to make sure I'm getting the best deal, the best product, and it's going to work for me. So just make sure that you guys do the research, or if you want some help, I've done tons of research on tons of different Rifts, so has Twitch, and we can help you and show you what website to go to for the best price. And if you guys need anything 3D printing, or you have an idea of something that you want to actually have 3D printed for your Rift, you know, you're welcome to put a message on our Instagram, DM us, and Twitch will get in touch with you. We do have a eBay shop as well, so you can actually leave your details below. We can send you the link. There'll be a link below as well. But guys, I mean, other than the fact that this is the colour, don't worry, I've made sure it's not loaded, and it hasn't got no battery in it. I mean, this is a pretty sexy gun, and it's versatile as well. So I take this to dog tag and it will fire straight more than 40, 50, even sometimes 60 meters. You know, if you're really focusing on the right shot and it's the right conditions, you can actually get quite far with this, because it's got some power in it. Now this runs 349 FPS, but if I change the spring to a larger spring, I could probably get this up to around about 500 FPS. But in the UK it is a legal limit that was 350, unfortunately. I am looking at doing a project where it's going to be a AG sniper kind of thing, so that's going to kick out some power. As I say, we've got more reviews coming. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this review. on my breacher. We've got loads more coming. We've got loads of guns coming, and after all, it is Christmas, guys. So treat yourself to some 3D printing, and treat yourself to our content on our YouTube channel. Share it with your friends. Let them know what's happening, and if you guys see us at any of the sites we go to, come and say hello. We're the loud ones with the music and the dancing around, because guys, you're there to have fun for the entire day. Enchilon was absolutely fantastic. I apologise if you didn't get down there to see it, but the guys are reassuring us that it's going to have a new site open up very soon, early next year, and we'll tell you more information on that when we get it ourselves. Guys, leave a comment, and subscribe, and hit that little bell there, because you'll see every time that we go live. Twitch will be going live every single Monday night with his 3D printing, talking about riffs, taking orders, whatever you need questions answered. I will also be in the contents chat, and we will always have our weekly footage coming out. So Wednesday and Friday, 10 a.m. You'll have the footage from the previous weekend. This Friday, we've got some footage. We've got enough footage coming through for next week, and we've got the prison coming up as well. So we're going to Vendetta, which is up in Gloucestershire, where me and Twitch are going to be visiting the prison there. No, we're not getting locked up, but we're going to have a game day there and see what a little bit of CQB, a little bit of outdoorsy going on. So it's a bit of everything, and we're going to hopefully send everyone wild with our hits. So if you've got any questions, like I say, hit us up on Instagram. We're there all the time. We'll answer it directly and as quick as we can. If you want to leave a comment on YouTube. And guys, have fun when you're airsofting. Remember, we're going to have a review video of beginner kit as well, because we all started somewhere. Just remember that stay safe, keep your eye pro on, and guys, always call your hits. Pirate out.